The ordinary has a past. You wake up and reach for your phone. Before your eyes are fully open, you're scrolling, reading, responding. You check messages from people on the other side of the world. You post a thought and watch it reach thousands in seconds. You've done more communicating before breakfast than your ancestors did in a month. But 1,000 years ago, there were no screens, no instant replies, no global networks. A message was something you carried in your memory, or wrote by hand and entrusted to a stranger, and you didn't know if it would ever arrive. The world of 1,000 years ago was a world of silence. Not silence in the sense of emptiness. People talked constantly, sang, shouted, whispered, but silence in the sense of distance. If you wanted to tell someone something who wasn't in the same room, you had to send a physical message, and that message traveled at walking speed. A messenger on foot could cover about 30 kilometers a day. On horseback, maybe 60. A letter from London to Rome took weeks, from Europe to Asia, months. And many never arrived, lost to weather, bandits, or simple misfortune. Communication was rare, uncertain, and expensive. Only the wealthy could afford to send messages regularly. For most people, news came from travelers, traders, or the occasional town crier. And yet, that slowness shaped everything. It shaped how people trusted, because you only trusted what you could verify. It shaped how people remembered, because without written records, memory was everything. It shaped how people waited, because waiting was not a frustration but a way of life. Then, something changed. The printing press, the telegraph, the telephone, radio, television, the internet. Each invention collapsed distance further, accelerated time, multiplied reach. You no longer send a message, you broadcast it. You no longer wait for a reply, you expect one within seconds. You no longer wonder, you search. And here's the part nobody tells you. You now communicate more in one day than your ancestors did in a lifetime. But you also forget more. You scroll past 1,000 messages and remember none. You send 100 replies and feel nothing. You're connected to the whole world, and you've never felt more alone. Something was lost in the speed. The weight of a message used to mean something. A letter was a gift, a risk, a commitment. A story was an event. A conversation was a shared space. Now, connection is cheap, words are abundant, and silence has become unbearable. Your ancestors knew what you've forgotten, that the distance between people isn't a problem to be solved. It's the space where meaning grows. The ordinary has a past. Now you know its name. The message was sent. The distance was crossed. But something never arrived. Subscribe to Deep Time. The ordinary has a past. See you next time.